Hey guys, back again. I actually decided to go ahead and make another video. I'm on vacation, so kind of bored. So I may be making a few videos throughout the week. Today I like to showcase a little bit of my graded comic book collection. So just giving it guys a little presentation of that, just kind of see what I have. And also I've got other ones, but this is kind of like the main, like my best ones basically. I've got a few other ones that are pretty nice that I'll show in a different video. But yeah, let's get started. So first of all, I'm a big Amazing Spider-Man fan, and so my goal is to collect the first 100 books. I've got quite a few already, but only a few of them are graded. First off, I've got number 3, which is the first appearance of Dr. Octopus. And again, guys, a lot of my grades on these books aren't super high, but you know, they're ones I can afford. Some of these earlier books are super expensive, so my big thing is as long as they're complete and you know, at least they have their covers, all the pages, you know, I'm totally happy with the way they look generally, unless it's just like a destroyed book, you know. So, but anyways, this is a 2.0. Like I said, first appearance of Dr. Octopus, number 3, Amazing Spider-Man. All right, I've got number 4. Amazing Spider-Man. This is the first appearance of Sandman. So again, a little bit rough. Grade's not super high, but it is complete, so super happy with that. There we go. Picture that. I've got number 5 in here graded. Not a first appearance or anything, just an early book. 2.0 grade. It's got Dr. Doom. I think that's the first time Dr. Doom appeared in an Amazing Spider-Man comic book. Actually, I know it is. But 5, I've got number 8. Kind of faded looking, but again, complete. Best part. I've got number, this one real quick. Number 9, which this is the first appearance of Electro. Nice cover, I really enjoy. Really like the classic looking Electro instead of the newer one. I know he kind of looks comic booky with the big old lightning bolts coming off his face, but I really do like the way he looks. So it's kind of classic look. All right, so I've got some other books, like I said, that just haven't been graded yet, that are early issues, but this is number 39. Skip all the way up there for CGC, graded books, and I really love that cover. It's a pretty iconic cover. They've done some, you know, some cover swipes before of it, but it looks really nice. This one's got a little bit higher grade, 5.0, and it's a pretty clean looking book. I think, if I'm not mistaken, in fact, it probably says in there, I think it's the first John Romita cover. Yeah, it sure is. Or sorry, first John Romita Spider-Man art and title. So yeah. Anyways, it's beautiful. The next one I have is number 41, which is, I believe, the first Rhino appearance. Should say up here. Yep, first appearance of Rhino. Not a bad looking book either. Pretty clean. All right. Then after that, let's get up to number 50, which is the first appearance of Kingpin. It also has a pretty famous Amazing Spider-Man cover. Yeah, this is the first appearance of William Fisk, which is Kingpin. Go, looks nice. Not a bad grade either, we got a 5.0, so not too bad. After that, we skip to number 53. Isn't really a key book, but it's one I actually ended up purchasing this one this way. So, got a nice little Dr. Octopus appearance on the cover there. But nothing really key about it. No, not like a big first appearance or anything of anybody. But still a nice good book. All right, after 53, we go to number 60 in the same way. I purchased this one already graded. Looks like this right here. Middle grade, close to middle grade, 4.5. All right, number 60. After that, we go up to 101, which this is a pretty popular book right now, just for the fact that we're about to see that Morbius movie come out, and this is his first appearance, number 101 of Amazing Spider-Man. Sorry about the glares, guys. I'm trying to get those out of there. That's a little bit better. Yeah, this is number 101. Like I said, Morbius' first appearance. Pretty clean looking book. Got a 4.0. It's not terrible. All right. 101. Put that back where it goes. And these two kind of go hand in hand, guys, the next two. So 121 and 122, if you guys are familiar with Amazing Spider-Man comics, really this is a couple key books, so for a couple different reasons. So the first one is the 121, which is the death of Gwen Stacy. And the second part of that is the death of Green Goblin, which is 122. But they're both great books. It's a really good story if you have a chance to read it. But pretty good books there. Pretty good quality overall. All right. Now we go to Amazing Spider-Man number 252, which is, I believe, the first black costume. Here we go. First appearance of black costume, yeah. So number 252 there. Not too bad. Got about, I got a 7.5. That's not terrible. Pretty good grade. So we'll put that back there. Next we have number 300, which everybody's pretty familiar with this cover in the comic, in the Amazing Spider-Man world. So first appearance of Venom, basically. Origin and first appearance. But this one's actually signed by Tom McFarlane. I actually have a photo where of me getting it signed by him. But of course, when you send it into the CGC, unless CGC witnesses it, they don't give you credit for this signature. So, which is fine. I mean, either way, I don't care. These are for my own personal collection, but I do like getting them graded. If it's a book I don't ever plan on, reading through again or opening up. Plus, they have several reprints out there. I can read this comic anytime. But anyways, yeah. So again, got a signature, but CGC only has to. They actually have to witness the signature in order for it to be a officially signature series CGC book, which are ones that have they'll have like a yellow label up here. And that represents that they witnessed a signature by one of the artists or something. So anyways, either way, it's a clean book. Probably would have fetched a little bit higher than 7.5 had I actually gotten them to, verify his signature. But that's okay. Not a big deal. Like I said, again, it's for my own personal kind of collection. I really enjoy that cover. One of my favorite Spider-Man covers of all. Love McFarlane's work. Amazing Spider-Man number 325. Again, that was one I'd purchased this way already. So it was already graded when I purchased it. But yeah, not a bad cover. Again, it's a McFarlane cover. Looks really nice and clean. It's got Red Skull in the background, which is really cool. But yeah, 5. All right, and I'm almost done with my Spider-Mans. There's a couple other ones in here aside from Spider-Man, but I do still have a couple more. So there's the Amazing Spider-Man annual number 1, which is the first appearance of the Sinister Six, which is great. Again, guys, if you haven't already told y'all, Kraven's one of my favorite all-time Spider-Man villains. Again, I've got his first appearance also graded, but we'll cover that in a different video. I have a whole kind of Kraven shrine, if you will, so we'll cover that another time. But this is, again, the first appearance of the Sinister Six. So all these guys right here, some of basically Spider-Man's biggest foes teaming up against him. Now, the grade for this one didn't come out too great. I will say it's probably because there was tape on the spine. The spine's a little bit rough shape. But overall, really good book. I don't care. Again, it says it's missing a page, but it's not an actual story page. So that's what matters most to me, is at least all the story is there. So anyways, good looking book otherwise. It's just that rough little tape area on the spine. And of course, the missing ad page still does count off the grade. So that's probably why I got a 0.5 part of it as well. But anyways, first appearance of Sinister Six. I've got... This is kind of random. I also bought this one like this as well, just because I like the cover. I've seen it. It's kind of a famous Spider-Man cover as well. But Amazing Spider-Man, it's like the wedding issue. So where he marries Mary Jane. Nice looking little book. It's number 21 of the giant size annual. So got an 8.0, not terrible. Looks pretty good. All right, so that's all the Spider-Mans I have in this box, but I do have a couple other books just in here as well. So, we've got the Aquaman book, which is, this issue happens to be the first appearance of Mera. You know, we kind of got an Aquaman craze whenever that Aquaman movie came out, and we decided to kind of look for some of the key books, and this is pretty much the one we've gotten so far, but it's a nice looking book. It's in pretty rough shape. You know, I got it for fairly cheap, and I decided to have it graded, but that's what it came back as a 1.8, but not bad overall. This one's really cool. So we also like certain Batman characters, and of course, as I've expressed before, my wife is a big Poison Ivy fan. So we do have the first appearance of Poison Ivy. I think we showed this in one of our earlier videos already when we were talking about some other stuff, but this is a Batman 181, Poison Ivy, first appearance. A pretty nice looking book. We decided to go ahead and have this one graded just because, you know, we do that with most of the early first appearances, as they do tend to be more valuable, and, you know, we want to take care of them. We're not planning on reading them again. Plus, again, this one does have a couple reprints out there. We can always read it. But there you go. That's what that one looks like. Nice looking book. It got a green label, and that's the qualified grade, which generally means that something wasn't quite right with the book. I mean, it's 100%. I think it's, there you go. It's because of centerfold. They're saying that the centerfold to the side there, which is a big poster, was detached. So, and also, so that kind of makes it to where they don't know if it's the original one or not. So because of that, I think it's a qualified grade. But either way, it's still complete, and it looks great. Very, very happy with this book. All right, a couple more books to go, guys. Another one I have is Hack Slash #1, which I'm pretty, it's not one of the big mainstream characters, but I really do like Cassie Hack. So because of that, I did want to pick up her first appearance, which is right here. She kind of goes around, just kills, you know, different demons and zombies and different kinds of things. Kind of come up. Her stories are pretty good. They're pretty out there, very mature rated, but they're fun to read, and they've got a lot of twists and turns, and just kind of craziness happening. So, anyways, that's the first appearance of her right there, Cassie Hack right there, and got a 9.4, so that's a pretty good grade. Actually, I bought that one that way at one of our conventions we go to, so that one was already graded when I got there. This is another one that's, we do like Terry Dodson's art, so that's who did this one right here. We like, and again, it's Poison Ivy, so my wife really loved it. But this is Poison Ivy, and it's the cycle of life and death. And that was a variant cover they came out with, so we decided to, I got this for really cheap online, so I ended up, it was already graded and everything. Got it for a super good deal. But we didn't pick that up because we really love that artwork. And we already have the whole series. My wife's already read the whole book series. You know, just obviously not the variant cover. She has just the normal cover, but we went ahead and bought this one since it was a really good deal. And very nice art. And it scored pretty high, 9.6. And I've only got one other one in this box. It's just kind of a random book, but I'm a big Star Wars fan, as I've discussed many times. This one I also picked up on online for pretty cheap, already graded, and just thought I'd show it off. Number 23 of Star Wars, back in May of, or that, how about that series from May of '79? So volume 1, nice cover, got a decent grade. So, but overall, pretty nice little book. And that is it for this video, guys. Just want to showcase some of my TGC books. I will, again, probably be doing some more videos. Since I'm on vacation, I'll have a lot of time to kind of play with some things and get you guys some videos, all right? Appreciate it. Bye-bye.